All right, everybody, welcome back to another episode of Flix and Stix, where we watch a movie, draw whatever comes to mind, and then after the movie, uh, will hopefully the drawing will be finished, and we'll show you that, and we'll also discuss the movie. Um, Kind of the whole point of this is just really for me and her to spend some time together, and she's really getting into art. So if you haven't watched the first episode, basically what we do is one person starts it off, draws for 15 minutes, passes it to the other person without telling them what they're drawing. The other person just kind of takes it in whatever direction, and it comes out weird or good or whatever it comes out.
I think the second one we did was better than that.
You like the last one we did? The first episode, well, we didn't do the first one we did. We didn't record it.
We
It was
didn't
just
film it.
yeah.
Because we didn't expect to film it.
Yeah, it was just doing something weird. We do weird stuff all the time. So the first episode or the first drawing we did was we watched The Last Dragon.
Really good movie. I like it.
Yeah, and the last episode or the first episode of this series,
That you've seen.
hopefully, if you haven't, go back and watch it. Was Big Trouble in Little China. Today we're going a little different direction.
Haven't seen it.
Yeah, this is a movie she has never seen before. It's called Disorganized Crime. It's a movie from the late 80s. I haven't seen it since probably maybe mid-90s. So I really don't know if this movie
Is that when it came
holds
out?
up. Came out in the late 80s, like 1989 or something like that. It's got a great cast, including Fred Gwynn, which some people might know as Herman Munster, which I love the Munster. Yeah, and also Lou Diamond Phillips, Richie from La Bamba.
There we go.
Yeah, so
More names that I understand.
well, you've seen La Bamba. We gotta watch. We'll watch La Bamba on one of these too.
I'm gonna draw a huge bomb.
But I just want to see if this movie holds up and show it to her for the first time and have some fun while we do it. And hopefully you guys will enjoy the series.
I'm scared because I'm starting off first.
Oh yeah, she's got to start off first. So basically, she can draw anything, take it anywhere.
And
Hopefully,
I can't tell him.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't get too weird. But sometimes the weird picture, that's fun at the end to see. Like, oh my god.
Oh my god, the ending of the first one.
Yeah, it came out really.
We don't even know if it's a her or a he.
The first drawing that we did, she's talking about. But it doesn't matter because it's just about being creative and having fun. And let's just get into it.
Ow, I just hit my leg.
Disorganized crime. All right, everybody. The movie's over. It's actually been over for a while. It took us a little longer than we thought. Maybe an hour after the movie to finish it. But here is our final.
Oh, you tore it.
Uh-oh. What are we doing here? Hold on.
I got
Let's
it.
get a close-up.
Okay. She is a good guy, okay? She's the good guy. The person over here is the bad guy. So she took the money from the bad guy and she's like giving it back to the people. She's like the female Zorro.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she has the mask and she doesn't want anyone to see her. This is called a sarape. We got a wolf over here. I thought this was supposed to be a moon.
It started out as moon, but then I was like, I wanted to kind of be the sunshine. So it kind of changed.
We got like a little mountain over here. You know, people cheering. And then just like a little house or
This little house. So, what are these right here?
those are money bags.
Oh, those
Like-
are extra money bags.
Yeah.
So, like we said before, we are not professional artists. You know, we're just doing this for fun, for practice. And I don't think it came out too bad, right? I mean,
I think the best thing
Looks
on there
nice.
is the girl.
it looks nice. So, that's, you know, some quality time. I get some time to hang out with her. We watched the new movie. What did you think about the movie?
It was awesome. I'm sorry. It was hilarious. I loved it.
So, we watched Disorganized Crime. It was a movie I'd seen as a kid. Came out in 1989. Had a great cast. Corbin Burnson, Ed O'Neill, Fred Gwynn,
Louis
Ruben
Diamond.
Blades,
Lewis Diamond.
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Yeah, that guy.
It's, you know, a great cast. It's, if you haven't seen it, it's kind of like a
A serious comedy.
I wouldn't say it's serious. I mean,
Well, at the beginning of the movie was
it's
kind
like
of serious.
it's a bank robbery caper type thing. You know, you have each guy who's got his special criminal abilities, I guess, and but it's got, you know, a funny storyline to it. If you haven't seen it, it did have some cuss words in it that I don't remember. It seemed like when I was a kid, people just let me watch anything, and so it was something I wasn't expecting. They dropped some F-bombs, many F-bombs in the show. So it was kind of unexpected. There's no nudity in it. Although the guy is getting eaten up by ants, he did kind of...
He took his shirt off because he didn't want the ants crawling on him.
Well, he took his pants off, too.
Yeah.
So he's in his underwear. So that kind of, depending on who's watching it, you know, you might want to kind of censor some of that, especially with, like I said, the language. There was, you know, multiple F-bombs throughout the movie, which I wasn't expecting. I probably didn't really need to be in there. I mean, it was a good movie without, you know, the cursing. There's some other curse words throughout the movie, but I really didn't need to be. It would have been a great movie without it.
Yeah.
Maybe not great movie, but it's a movie I probably wouldn't watch all the time, but I would watch.
Like once in a while.
Yeah, maybe every couple of years or something like that. Like I
Every
said,
couple years.
well, you know, if you think about it, because like I said, I haven't watched it since probably some time in the 90s, so it wasn't something that was really memorable. And the only reason why I thought about it to watch it with you is because, you know, we all know the big movies that we like. It was something I wanted to show you, something else that you might like that was kind of not the same thing we keep watching all the time. You know what I mean? It's not a new movie, but some of the older stuff. There's still older stuff out there that's still good and worth watching. I think it's something worth watching. So you give it a thumbs up. So a good movie. She was cracking up, like, for, you know, the beginning. She couldn't even start drawing. She was, well, not the very beginning, because they kind of
No.
set everything up first, but
Yeah, no, because it was funny. Like, I was like, at the beginning, it was kind of serious. Like, they're going, like, we're gonna rob this bank and stuff.
I don't remember him saying that.
No.
I don't remember that part, but
No, and then all of a sudden, like, this guy's getting chased. Like, this guy, like, he's driving off because he can't take it anymore, and the guy's continuously, he's not giving up. He's still chasing after him.
Yeah.
And then you eventually, like, oh, he's going to stop. No, he continues going. Eventually, he wraps his shirt around his head because it gets too hot.
and he just keeps going, huh?
Yeah.
He's going after him. But to understand what we're talking about, it's kind of hard. That's kind of out of context. You would have to watch the show and know what she's talking about. But some funny stuff. I think that's about it. Check out the last episode, which was the first episode of this series, to see not the Last Dragon, the Big Trouble in Little China. We didn't really cover the movie so much, which I kind of would have liked to.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe sometime we'll go back and do like a review on that. I kind of want to make this about the art and the reviews on the movies, because these are, we're watching the movies because we like them. So it's kind of like a dual thing, and that's why it's Flix and Stix.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to see some more of what we're doing, subscribe, click the bell, and I think that's about it for us, right? It's my co-host. What's your name, co-host? Lady Ace? I'm going to go with Lady Ace. Shy Ronnie?
No, yeah, ladies.
All right. Well, that's it for us. I'll probably cut all that part out. That's it for us here on Flix and Stix.
It's Rosa.
All right.